All right, let's finish the assignment, numbers 4 through 8. Number 4, in order for an investment, which is increasing in value exponentially, to increase by a factor of 5 in 20 years, about what percent does it need to grow each year? Okay, so if it increases by 5 in 20 years, then 1 year is like 1/20th of that time interval. So we're just going to evaluate 5 to the 1/20th. And 5 to the 1/20th is approximately 1.083. Oh, I'd round that to 1.084. And so if the factor is going to be 1.084 and it asks about this as a percent, this is 108.4%, which means it increases by just that 8.4%. Okay, because remember that when we're increasing by a percent, we add it to 100. So then if we find that 100 something percent, we have to take the 100 back away. All right, number 5. Here's the graph of the amount of a chemical remaining after it was first measured. The chemical decays exponentially. What is the approximate half-life of the chemical? Explain how you know. Well, on a graph like this, I can tell that the starting amount is 800. Right here, it starts at 800. And I know half of 800 is 400. So I'm just going to start at 400 and kind of follow it over. Oh, that's where it touches the graph. It appears to be a time of approximately 1.5 weeks. So 1.5 weeks, since that's the amount of time it takes for the chemical to go from 800 milligrams to half of that, which is 400 milligrams. So 1.5 weeks. Number 6, we're looking for missing exponents. This is going to challenge our math fact knowledge. I know 10 squared is 100, so this is a 2. I also know a little bit about negative exponents, and so this is 1/100th, right? And so the exponent would be a -2. Okay, if 10 squared is 100, then 10 to the -2 is 1/100th. Part C here, the exponent, well, 1 to any value is still 1, but 10 to the third is equal to 1,000. So this needs to be a 3. Okay, I know that negative exponents make fractions, and so the 2 is now the denominator of the fraction, which means that question mark must be a -1. And then if we start with the fraction, a negative exponents will go in the other direction. And so this one is also -1. To start with 1/2 and have an answer of 2, the 2 is just going to the other side of the fraction. So just some review of those good old exponent properties. And finally, number 7 and 8. So number 7, explain why log base 10 of 1 is equal to 0. So to explain that, I know, like, think about it in exponential form. This is the exponent, this is the base. 10 to the 0 is equal to 1. So any value to the 0 is equal to 1. We wrote that in our notes the other day. Any value to the 0 is equal to 1. So when I change from log form to exponential form, this is a true statement, and so that's why it's true. All right, and then finally, here are the 2 equations. 10 squared equals 100, and log base 10 of 100 equals 2. How are they related? How are these 2 equations related? These 2 equations are equivalent to each other They're just in different forms. Okay, so we might say the equations carry the same information, one in exponential form, the other in logarithmic form. Okay, so they have the same information, one in exponential form and the other in logarithmic form. Okay, and they're both true. All right, that is the end of your assignment. I hope the video was helpful.